Dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 27 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Ravens 3.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 mile. Hey, let's get this.
To throw again. Jackson being chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 56 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
The kick is good.
And it's up and good.
The score, Ravens 10, Buccaneers 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the... And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
His kick.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Buccaneers 7.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's got Evans. Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 66 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happened.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
That's another Baltimore first.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
So after the INT, it's Brady. To Evans on the slant. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards the pick up there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete.
Chris Godwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
24. Buccaneers 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
Brings up
and Jackson throwing once more. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Brady. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 31, Buccaneers 21. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Tucker now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 38, Buccaneers 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
2nd and 6.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Play action, now it's Brady. Open man is Godwin, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Brady. And this one is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26.
A gain of 14.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
A 40-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your green.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
At the Ravens' 20-yard line.
That is caught at the 7.
Brady's pass.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Operating from the gun, Brady. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
With the score.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones taking it in. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Suck up for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Ravens 38. Buccaneers 31.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, a dump underneath to Jones. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Brady now to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
At the 15-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front.
Justin Tucker.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Good job, good job.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw again, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, either way, they were getting the ball back.
Yeah, and it was 4th down. Don't you have to try and take a shot anyway instead of trying to ground it? That didn't work at all.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. This is caught. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Intended for Mike Evans. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Brady's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Today's final score, Ravens.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points,